be upon you all. Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. In the name of Allah, the most gracious and the most merciful. This is Anisur Rahman before you, and I'd like to start off by mentioning one of my important topics that I'm going to cover today is nothing but spoken English or speaking English. Okay. As I am a graduate from the Department of English University of Chittagong, and I know how to speak and I know how English works, and that's why I have started practicing speaking English with you. You can join me anytime if you are interested in speaking English or learning speaking English. Then you are requested to be with me. And at the same time, I'd like to wish you a very good morning. এটা আজকে জিলহজ মাসের 2 তারিখ এবং খুবই ফজিলতপূর্ণ দিন যাচ্ছে, and I'm so happy that এরকম উৎসব মুখর এবং ফজিলতপূর্ণ দিনে আপনাদের সাথে জয়েন হতে পেরে. Yes, it'll also feel so good. And side by side, I'm going to study, and I'm going to start by EFT English for today, class 9 and 10. So let's start off by reading out a passage. Okay, it is May, and to be exact, it is 20th of May 2026, and I'm going to be talking about May Day, May the 1st. May Day, or International Workers' Day, is observed on May the 1st all over the world today to commemorate the historical struggle and sacrifices of the working people to establish an 8-hour workday. It is a public holiday in almost all the countries of the world. Since the Industrial Revolution in the 18th and 19th centuries in Europe and the US, the workers in mills and factories had been working a long shift, 14 or even more hours a day. On May the 1st in 1886, inspired by the trade unions, half of the workers at the McCormick Harvesting Machine Company in Chicago went on strike demanding an 8-hour workday. 2 days later, a workers' rally was held near the McCormick Harvester Machine Company, and about 6,000 workers joined it. The rally was addressed by the labor leaders. They urged the workers to stand together, to go on with their struggle, and not to give in to their bosses. At one point of the rally, some strike breakers started leaving the meeting place. The strikers went down the street to bring them back. Suddenly, about 200 policemen attacked them with clubs and revolvers. One striker was killed instantly, 5 or 6 others were seriously wounded, and many others were injured. The events of May the 1st, 1886 are a reminder that workers will continue to be exploited until they stand up and speak out to gain better working conditions, better pay, and better lives. That's it. And Next, let's recite some poems, and let's start with the poem "O Me, O Life" by Walt Whitman. O me, O life, of the questions of these recurring, of the endless trains of the faithless, of cities filled with the foolish, of myself forever reproaching myself, for who more foolish than I, and who more faithless, of eyes that vainly crave the light of the objects mean, of the struggle ever renewed, of the poor results of all, of the plodding and sordid crowds I see around me, of the empty and useless years of the rest. With the rest, me intertwined. The question, oh me, sad, oh, so sad, recurring. The question, oh me, so sad, recurring. What good amid these, oh me, oh life? Answer. That you are here, that life exists, an identity, that the powerful play goes on, and you may contribute a verse. And now, before I reciting any more poems, I'd like to go through a passage titled Girls by Jamaica Kincaid. It's very beautiful. Jamaica Kincaid. Girls. Girl. Singular. Wash the white cloths on Monday and put them on the stone heap. Wash the colored clothes on Tuesday and put them on the clothes line to dry. Don't walk barehead in the hot sun. Cook pumpkin fritters in very hot sweet oil. Soak your little clothes right after you take them off. When buying cotton to make yourself a nice blouse, be sure that it does not have gum in it, because that way it won't hold up well after a wash. Soak salt fish overnight before you cook it. Is it true that you sing Bena or you sing Bina in Sunday school? Always eat your food in such a way that it won't turn someone else's stomach. On Sundays, try to walk like a lady and not like the slut you are so bent on becoming. Don't sing Bina on Sunday school. You mustn't speak to wharf red boys, not even to give directions. Don't eat fruits on the street. Flies will follow you. But I don't sing Bina on Sundays at all, and never in Sunday school. This is how to sew a buttonhole. This is how to make a buttonhole for the button you have just sewed on. This is how to hem a dress when you see the hem coming down, and so to prevent yourself from looking like the slut I know you are so bent on becoming. This is how you iron your father's khaki shirt so that it does not have a crease. This is how you iron your father's khaki pants so that they don't have a crease. This is how you grow okra far from the house, because okra tree harbors rat ants. When you are growing dashed, make sure it gets plenty of water, or else it makes your throat itch when you are eating it. This is how you sweep a corner. This is how you sweep a corner. This is how you sweep a whole house. This is how you sweep a yard. This is how you smile to someone you do not like too much. This is how you smile to someone you do not like at all. This is how you smile to someone you like completely. This is how you set a table for tea. This is how you set a table for dinner. This is how you set a table for dinner with some with an important guest. This is how you set a table for lunch. This is how you set a table for breakfast. This is how you this is how to behave in the presence of men who do not know you very well, and this is the way um, and this is the way they won't recognize immediately the slut I have warned you against becoming. Be sure to wash your be sure to wash every day, even if it is with your own spit. Don't squat down to play marbles. You are not a boy, you know. Don't pick people's flowers, you might catch something. Don't throw stones at blackbirds because it might not be a blackbird at all. This is how to make a bread pudding. This is how to make dokona. This is how to make pepper pot. This is how to make a good medicine for a cold. This is how to make a good medicine to throw away a child before it even becomes a child. This is how to catch a fish. This is how to throw back a fish you don't like. And that way, something bad won't fall on you. This is how to bully a man. This is how a man bullies you. This is how to love a man. And if this does not work, there are other ways, and if they don't work, don't feel too bad about giving up. This is how to speed up in the year if you feel like it. This is how to move quickly so that it does not fall on you. This is how to make ends meet. Always squeeze bread to make sure it's fresh. But what if the baker won't let me feel the bread? You mean to say that after all you are really going to be the kind of woman who the baker won't let you let near the bread? Okay, this is the end of the story. Books. The poem books by Elinor Fergion. What worlds of wonder are our books, as one opens them and looks. New ideas and people rise in our fancies and our eyes. The room we sit in melts away, and we find ourselves at play with someone who, before the end, may become our chosen friend. Or we sail along the page to some other land or age. Here is our body in the chair, but our mind is over there. Each book is a magic box a child unlocks. In between their outside cover, books hold all things for their lovers. Two mothers remembered. John Snowdon. I had two mothers I claim, two different people, yet with the same name. Two separate women, diverse by design, but I loved them both because they were mine. The first was the mother who carried me here, gave birth and nurtured and launched my career. She was the one whose features I bear, complete with the facial, complete with the facial expressions I wear. She gave me her love, which follows me yet. Along with the examples in life she said, as I got older, she somehow younger grew, and we would love as just mothers and daughters do. But then came the time that her mind clouded so, and I sensed that the mother I knew would soon go. So quickly she changed and turned into the other, a stranger who dressed in the clothes of my mother. Oh, she looked the same, at least at arm's length, but now she was the child, and I was her strength. We had come full circle, we women three. And my mother, the first, the second, and me. And if my own children should come to a day when a new mother comes and the old goes away, I'd ask of them nothing that I didn't do. Love both of your mothers as both have loved you. The sense of the